Okay, guys. This is we're all here. Okay, as we can see, let's go to the step index. Now, the time frame we'll be using for trading is the 30 minutes time frame, where you see the M30. You click on the M30. That's the time frame we'll be using for trade. Now, don't mind the indicators that you're seeing. There's this blue line you're seeing down here is an indicator, so as the sky blue line you're seeing below that. That's also an indicator. Now, something I want you to take note of is this. When you see a pullback like this, when you see something like this happens, this is called price rejection. This is called price rejection. Whenever you see the market is trying to return from the bottom here, but when it gets to this point, you see it dropping back down again. This point here is called, this point here, that you see this long lines, this is called a pullback. That is a price rejection, or you call it resistance. Okay, now this is what we'll be trading on: resistance in the market. That is price rejection and price pullbacks. You know, trading pullbacks and price rejection is the best way to trade the markets. Either you're trading on currency pairs, or you're trading on indices or binary. This is the best way to trade it. Okay, don't look at indicators. Don't look at indicators when you're trading. Just trade the pullbacks. Okay, now, in order to analyze a market, you see this time frame. This is the 30 minutes time frame, like I just said. There's a way you can zoom in and zoom out. You just put your two fingers to the screen, like when you visit a website. The same way you zoom in and zoom out is just the same pattern. So I've zoomed out the chart, as you can see. This is zooming out. Let me zoom in 3 steps. 1, there's 2. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, in order to analyze your market, firstly, you have to go to the 4-hour time frame, because we'll be trading on the 30 minutes time frame. In order to know when to enter the market on the 30 minutes time frame, you must check your market confirmation. That is your entry confirmation on the 4-hour. You see the 4-hour time frame here. As you can see, the market is on a selling trend. What is a trend? That is when the market faces one particular direction and keeps heading towards that direction for a long time, for a long period of time, like for days or months or so. As you can see, this market right now is on a selling trend. It has been selling for days. Okay, if you look at the trend, let me draw the trend line for you to see. If you look at the trend, this is the trend. You see, when price got to this point, you see there's a price rejection here. There's a price rejection here, as you can see. Are you seeing it? A pullback. It first made the attempt at this top here, and then it went. It first made the attempt. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm trying to make this arrow. You see, it first made the attempt at this top here, and then it went down. You can see it, and then it came up again to this point, trying to return, but there's a pullback again. That is a strong resistance at this place that forced the market to fall down again, thereby continuing this selling trend, as you can see here. This line I just drew here. Okay, let me take off these 2 lines in order to avoid distractions. Okay, as you can see, it's a selling trend. So if you want to enter a trade like this, something about the market that you have to understand is patient. You don't just rush into a trade. If you rush into a trade, you will miss it. You will miss entering into profit, and thereby you have now you will lose all your money. So now, one thing you should learn in the market is patience. Okay, now this is the 4-hour time frame. We've confirmed that it's a selling trend, it's a selling market. Okay, let me take this arrow off. We've confirmed that it's a selling market through this trend line I just drew here. You can see that the price have been trying to return, but it keeps bouncing back, keeps going down and down and down. Okay, now if you go back to the 30 minutes time frame, you'll see that. Okay, let me take off these arrows. They were just for explanation. If you go back to the 30 minutes time frame and you view it, you can see that the market has been selling for a long time. Okay, so on a market like this, you wait patiently, because now there is a pullback that's coming up down here. There's another resistance down here that's making the market to return again. So now, before you enter a market like this, you wait for this market to rise back to this point again, to this area where you see it, where you see this price rejection. Okay, and the moment you see this red candle, which is the sell, the bearish candle, the moment you see this candle, this red candle forming again, that is after the market has risen to this level again, the moment you see this candle forming, it closes the first candle on the upside as a bearish candle. You enter a sell immediately for the next candlestick, like this second candlestick right here. This second candlestick right here, as you can see. You enter the next candlestick as a sell. Immediately you open your positions. Okay, so you see what I said here. There's a pullback here, there's a price rejection happening here. So you shouldn't enter the market here right now, because why? It's a selling trend. Because if you enter a buy right now, since you think maybe it's pulling back, it's going to go back up, you might end up losing your money, because the market might keep selling down. So the best way to enter the market right now is to wait for a pullback. Let it come back up to this point where you see this rejection happening up here, where you see this resistance happening up here. Okay, that is going to make the market, we're expecting the market to make a move like this now. While it's finished down here, it's going to go back up somewhere around here before the price rejection is going to happen. That is when you should enter the market, when you've confirmed the price rejection, that is the resistance. Okay, when you've confirmed that the first candle that's going to form while it's up here, that's the candle that will be trying to break this resistance here. When you confirm that the candle closed as a sell candle, that's a red candle, then you enter the next candle as a sell immediately. Okay, so we won't take any trades for now because the market is not set. Okay, this is a training, so I would like, while the market is set, we'll take a trade and you guys can make your first $20 out of your demo account. Okay, so now I won't enter a trade. I'm just going to explain this to you. I'm just explaining this to you right now. So I'm going to pause this video here so you can listen to what I've spoken so far.